What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I create videos for brands, businesses and people here in Australia. On this channel, I share business tips for freelancers, gear reviews, tips and tricks for filming and editing, and give you a behind the scenes look on my own shoots. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I create a 15-second Instagram story video from a longer length video. Let's go. So the first thing you need to do is work out what the video's purpose is. Now once you've worked that out, you just need to work out what you want the call to action to be. Now if you don't know what a call to action is, pretty much the text at the end of a video that instructs the viewer to do something. So for example, if we were selling a product, we'd say swipe up to shop now. Or if the video is just to promote an upcoming event, you'd say swipe up to book your seat now or book tickets now. And the next part, choosing the clips. Whenever I make a 15-second Instagram story video, the full-length video has already been completed, which helps set the foundation for these smaller videos. For this example here, I'm going to be using a video I created a few weeks back for AES, which is a 60-second Instagram dashcam installation video. The purpose of this video is to push his installation services, as well as show people the types of cars he works with and the fact that he knows how to look after them well. It's also been said that you cannot install rear dash cams in new model BMWs, but that is in fact not true, so this is another point that we're trying to get across in this video. So firstly, I'm just going to skim through the full video and pick a few clips which I think will work well. As his clientele is mainly males who own nice cars, we're going to focus on the BMW branding at the start of the video, then show off the product, that being the dashcam, and then the installation itself. I like to copy all of the clips I want to use onto another layer and then copy them onto a new composition where I'll change the settings to suit Instagram story. To duplicate the clips, you need to click and drag whilst holding Option. More often than not, I duplicate way too many clips, but I decide what clips to scrap once I've placed it all in the timeline and started piecing the 15-second video together. Once I've gone through the whole video and duplicated all of the clips I want to use, I highlight them all, press Command X to cut, and then I'll create a new composition with dimensions set to 1080 by 1920p and paste all of my duplicated clips in the timeline. Once I've put the song in the timeline, I'll find the best 15-second snippet to use, which is generally the last 15 seconds of a chorus or the whole song, as that is when it will fade out nicely. If you're shooting in 1080p, you'll need to increase the scale on all of the clips to 180 and just adjust the position of each clip to make everything centralized or in the ideal position. Because we only have 15 seconds to play with, I tend to shorten the clips just so we can fit as much in that small time frame. The reason I put text at the start of the video was to give it some context. The instant the viewer sees it, they know it's going to be a dashcam installation service promo. Most of the clips I choose to use are the ones that work best in these new dimensions. Now sometimes clips won't work, so I'll edit a little bit differently and maybe do a split screen effect like this, where I just mask the clips and add a white line between them. In the full-length video, there was about 7 different text titles that gave the video more context, but because this video only goes for 15 seconds, I need to decide which key points I want to push, and then I reword them to be better suited for advertising. Basically, I just make them short and snappy. I created these text titles in After Effects. I like to try and add some animation to my text titles to give it a bit more of a professional feel, as well as using the client's brand colors to keep it flowing across all of their social channels. Now, because these videos only go for 15 seconds, we will be wasting too much time if we were to make these titles animate in. So in this instance here, they're just going to appear on the screen at a new clip cut. Now the text titles look quite small compared to the rest of the video, but you have to remember you're going to be viewing this on a phone screen. So even though it appears quite small to us, it's actually pretty decent sized. At the end of the video, I'm going to put in a call to action. I've already created it in the original video, so all I need to do is copy it across. Because this video is going to be used in Instagram story ads, I'm just going to reword the text to say swipe up. I decided to put the client's logo throughout the video to increase brand awareness. In these Instagram story videos, I also don't fade out the video like I normally would, as we don't have any time to waste. So this ad here will let the viewers know he installs dash cams in nice cars, the wiring is out of sight, and he can enable parking mode on late model BMWs, and then to swipe up to get in touch. Easy done. That is literally it. Now you can't always fit a lot of information into a 15-second video. Like you've seen, I've had to cut out a lot of content from the original video, so I'm going to go ahead and create a few different ones that focus on the other aspects of the video that I had to cut out. Hopefully I've given you guys some insight into how I create 15-second cut down of longer videos. Now if you like this video, let me know down below in the comments and consider subscribing to see more content. See you next time. So obviously you need to work this out first now. So firstly, once that's worked out, you need to work.